Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today, we are building the best possible team right now in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. This is not the best players at each position. This is the best possible team build, in my opinion. And yes, I don't care about coins, and it's going to be a very expensive team, but this is, in my opinion, the best team in the game right now. Before we get started, though, about 63% of you guys who watch the videos are not subscribed, and of course, we are on the long road to 50,000 subscribers, so any support is appreciated. Head down there, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and tonight I'll be live over on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern, link in the description as well. Come through, hit the follow button now, and turn the noties on. I'll be live at 8. Hope to see you there. Okay, so let's get started with the 25 portion of our team today. And keep in mind, the chemistries are not going to be right because when you put them in the lineup, they don't have their max chemistry. So by the final team build, it'll all be right, and I'll have all the chems correct over there. But let's just get started. So we're going to go with a 25 combine team, which if that wasn't obvious, you probably could have assumed by the thumbnail or whatever I put on the thumbnail. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but Quinn and Nelson, we're going to use guys like that. And also we're going to have actually room for... Now, we'll go back to our cheats at the end. Yeah, we'll go back to our cheats at the end, but I think we have Luke Fortner here, who we're definitely going to use. Luke Fortner is going to be on the squad here. And these guys get 2x chems. He's going to get 1x chems. At tight end, of course, it's going to be Bo Jack. No surprise there. We have Bo Jackson here. Running back, we're going to have Bo Jackson running back. We're also going to have Bo Jackson quarterback, who I believe is the best quarterback in the game right now. Really, as long as you're using that fearless strat card, you're getting his throw under pressure up over 90. I've had much less problems with the throw under pressure, and I think it makes Bo 100%, worth using. And a halfback too, we are gonna act. Oh, he's actually gonna be our halfback 3 to me, Darren McFadden. So if you obviously McFadden is free, which is a nice little boost. But McFadden does get 3x combine chems, which is big for this theme team. At fullback, we are gonna go with the Nigerian Nightmare, mainly just for the chemistries because he does get combine chems. And yes, there's a Jason Kabinda card that also does get combine chems, but getting the 2x chems is nice. So you're able to kind of get a 3 chems right here at the fullback position if you buy these cards. So it's actually very nice. So here's the main offensive playmakers. There is going to be a couple more. Only one more for the combine team on offense, and that is going to be our man Darius Hayward-Bay. I believe he's the best wideout in the game right now. I can explain why, but I think it's just the perfect mix of abilities that he's able to get. I think Yakalum is amazing. Being able to have that on for the whole, the rest of the game is insane. You match that with having an evasive and a 1 AP route tech, which makes him a good route runner. He's good after the catch. He's going to break that first tackle. So to me, Darius Hayward-Bay is one of the most complete cards in this game right now. And I have a combine team of my own, and I don't see myself leaving this team for a while. I love Bo Jackson cards. The Darius Hayward-Bay cards have been so much fun for me to use, and there's even other cards I still need to buy for the team. Like I could go after Julio. I could go after a guy on our defense, Tariq Woolen, who we're gonna have. You know what I mean? Like even Christian Okoye could be a fun card to use down the road. So I don't know. The combine team to me, yes, they are losing the strat card tomorrow, which is gonna hurt some of the lower speed cards, but still 98 speed on all these guys and top tier cards with top tier stats, and not to mention, probably besides Light It Up, it's the best abilities in the game because they're like a little bit cheaper than Light It Ups, and also in some instances they're a little cheaper than Light It Ups, and they're on for the rest of the game. So all you do is wait 9 plays. There's nothing you gotta do. You don't gotta hit an objective like some other stuff. So that's why combine team is so good, just because also the combine chemistry or combine X factor is so damn broken. Okay, so on defense, I think the defense is actually better than the offense, especially for the combine players. We're going to go with, obviously, Justin Simmons, absolute dog. We're also going to go with right outside linebacker Bo Jackson. I think he was already here, but cornerback Bo Jackson as well. So we have the 3 of the 2 bows. We have all 5 bows. Tight end Bo. Did I put tight end Bo in? I did. Tight end Bo, running back Bo, quarterback Bo, right outside linebacker Bo, and cornerback Bo all on the team. And I did kind of build this team for zone coverage. If you want to build it for man, it's very easy to do that. Both teams we're going to use today have really good man and zone flexibility, and Bo's probably the only guy that he doesn't even get like really any good zone stuff. I just think his stats are really good. I think he plays well. If you want to make Bo better in man, you could use the dual threat X factor and take it off one of our linemen that we're going to be using the X factors on. So if you want to make Bo better in zone, just use dual threat. That's probably my advice right there. What else do we have? Of course, Tariq Woolen's going to be on the team. I think Tariq Woolen's the best card in the game. Best corner in the game. Also, Trayvon Diggs did just come out. But we got Tariq Woolen right here, 98 speed. looking beautiful. Obviously looking beautiful right there. Tariq Woolen, 6'4", right? 6'4" is he at right now? 6'4", 210. They made him a pretty good tackler too, which is pretty crazy. But he's able to stop the run pretty well. At defensive tackle, it's going to be Harrison Phillips. I think Harrison Phillips is the best defensive tackle in the game right now. He matches X factors with his acceleration and his size and the way he moves. This card is an absolute steam. He's an absolute demon. He's an absolute. I almost say seam. He's an absolute demon. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. At middle linebacker, we're gonna go with Isaiah Simmons, and we're also gonna use Patrick Willis because again, we don't care about coins in this video, so we're gonna use the Patrick Willis because we can. You don't need to buy this card though. You don't need to for the chems. You don't even really need to be honest. You don't at all. You really don't. So that's gonna be, I think, all the combine cards. I think I got all the combine cards that are gonna be used for today's team into the lineup. Now let's toss on the other half of this team. Okay, so for the other half of this team, I'm sure you guys knew who it was going to be by like the thumbnail and stuff like that, but it's easily going to be the Super Bowl themed team. I think their flexibility still throughout like multiple promos, even AKA cards, getting or being able to get the Super Bowl chems makes this team just so good, and their LTDs and the amount of chems you're able to get, and you get a 3x speed. It's not you get +3 speed, not +2. Our combine cards, because they are already so good, only really need +1 speed on a lot of these guys. But all I'm gonna say is, I mean, damn, like just being able to get +3 speed, it makes the Super Bowl theme team a team that you can literally run for the rest of the year without question. We're gonna go Marquez Valdes-Scantling here, and again, the chems are not gonna be right. And something that we're gonna do here with these two positions is we're actually gonna go with Troy Aikman, not Mahomes, on this team, because Aikman's gonna give us the triplets chemistry, which is going to help boost Mike Irvin, and we're also going to go with Emmitt Smith. Again, we don't care about coins, so we're trying to get as many boosts as we can. We have Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Mike Irvin all getting their little boost right there, which you love to see. So this is going to be our offensive special team, our offensive special, or that's not even the right word. Skill position players. That's what I'm trying to say. Skill position players. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's what we got right here, and it's obviously loaded. You get 99 speed pretty much everywhere. Even our wide receiver 4 is able to kind of get that. And then the offensive line, we're going to go with Whitworth, that backup right here. Not this Whitworth, the 95 Whitworth, that backup. Just for the chems. Again, we don't care about coins. So just for the chems, we're going to go with that Whitworth. We're going to go with Heath Miller up here. And we're actually going to go with Dave Casper first and then Heath Miller. Both guys will get Super Bowl chems. I like Heath Miller's ability to run block too. So those are going to be your tight ends. And we are going to... Oh, I forgot we actually have backups here. For the combine team, that's going to be Amari Slay. Oh, that's not you said. It's Salier. Sally. There we go. Jamari Salier, and we're also going to go Paris Johnson here. Just to kind of get those backups going, and the Super Bowl team doesn't have any backups, and neither team actually has a right guard, or left tackle, or good right guard or right tackle, even center really. So we are going to use cheats here as well. But that's going to be the offense, and that is the Super Bowl aspect added to the team. Okay, so as you guys assume, this team's probably going to be just super overkill, especially on defense. We're going to have too many good players that aren't even going to see the field, but it'll be a very complete team. And again, the coin stack's going to be crazy on this team. So we're going to go Ronnie Lott at free safety. And again, as far as Super Bowl cards go, there of course is the whole lighted up stuff, which can basically double a card's chemistries. I kept it realistic where we only had 2 of them. If you bought an extra one, or if you have the Super Bowl, if you had extra passes, you could actually build this team much easier with extra chems because you're able to double more cards chemistries. That's pretty much what the light up token does. For this team build, I only used 2, the past and the present. That's it, 1 for each. So for our present boost, we are going to boost George Karlaftis and give him blitz. We're also going to have blitz on Harrison Phillips. We have blitz in the middle. This is where you can kind of move some people around. If you want to make Bo Jackson better in zone, go dual threat on him. If you could even go reinforcement on Justin Simmons, or even reinforcement on Tariq Woolen, whatever you want to do. But I think, right here, we're obviously going to go with Warren Sapp for the Super Bowl chems, and there are also some other guys here that they'll be in the main lineup, don't worry, they're just kind of fillers. We're also going to go with Chase Young here. Chase Young is a stud, and there you go, Super Bowl chems right there. And then right end, we're good. Okay, cornerback, we are going to choose to go with Shavarius Ward. Shavarius Ward's going to be our slot guy. Then we're going to play, we are going to go with Night Train Lane. Night Train Lane's going to be our other outside guy. So what we did here is we have 2 deep out zone KOs on the outside. We're going to have deep zone KOs on these middle guys right here. So we're obviously going to go with Cam Chancellor, Super Bowl Demon. This card is crazy. It could be your user if you want him to, but you have Simmons, you have Willis. If you want to go down that route, you could always do that. Also, Jair Brown. Jair Brown is also going to be an option on this team. He's also kind of a good cover up for Bo if you know, want to play more zone. He gets crazy man and zone abilities. Even the X Factor, say you don't want to, if you have an extra one, use it on Jair Brown. But I think you should definitely use it on Karlaftis with that blitz ability. Having one blitz ability, or one Colossus, I keep calling it blitz. Colossus ability is broken, and then having two is just insane. So Colossus, to me, for that extra 1 AP is definitely worth it. Left outside linebacker, it is going to be Leo Chenal. He probably won't play ever. So that is pretty much the team build right there. Also, special teams, there is a punter, Tommy Townsend, does get 2x Super Bowl camps too, so keep that in mind. So this is the team right now. Let's head over to the main team. We're gonna have all our fillers in there, and the team's gonna look very complete. So let's head over there. Okay, so here is the final team. You guys see it. We have crazy sheets on the offensive line. We got Jason Kelsey, Chris Lindstrom, Penei Sewell. If you want to, you don't want to use Quentin Nelson, you can put him at backup and put whoever you want to use there for whatever reason. It's up to you. I'm at wide receiver, Darius Hayward, Blake Plaxico Burress, Mike Irvin, Deebo Samuel, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and you could even use, if you wanted to, Calvin Johnson over Plaxico Burress. Like, there's still so much flexibility on this team. If you don't want to use Bo, you could even use, you could start Emmett, or you could use Marshawn Lynch. You know, there are so many different options. You can even use Christian Okoye as a running back, because Okoye, I guess only gets +1 speed, so he's going to have 97 speed, but you can even flip Okoye to a Super Bowl team and then give him +3 speed. But I don't think Okoye actually gets Super Bowl camps. Yeah, they didn't give Okoye Super Bowl. Never mind. You cannot do that. They did not give Okoye Super Bowl. But you're the best QB in the game, in my opinion, the best running back in the game, best wide receiver in the game. A lot of the best in the games are on this team, and they're boosted. You might see some teams where they have, you know, the best players, but they're not boosted in any way. So you have these +3 speed players. In this defense, if you really built this team with these abilities, we got, you know, I'm using the X Factors on Harrison Phillips, Warren Sapp, and George Karlaftis. But again, remember what I said, you can move it around on your corners if you want to. But we got deep out zone KOs, deep in zone KOs, deep zone KOs, lurk artists on all of our potential users. We have 2 good edge rushers in Bo Jackson, George Karlaftis, 2 good defensive tackles in Harrison Phillips and Warren Sapp. And really, no matter what you run, this team will, like, it's gonna fit for you, because there's so much depth in this lineup. It's honestly insane. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the best possible team that coins can buy you right now in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. And let me know what you guys think. I didn't put a kicker in. Should I put a kicker in? Who's the best kicker in the game? It's probably Jake Elliott, right? Yeah, Jake Elliott is probably the best. Just based off kick power. But yeah, that is going to do it for the best possible team right now in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, and hope to see you at the stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Twitch.